what's y'all opinion on this? Let's
He
cue
said,
the
I don't
video.
do business with men that cheat on their wives. And I said, huh? He said, if the person that you sleep with can't trust you, I damn sure can't. And I never thought about that. My mentor taught me something, bro. I'm serious, bro. I never thought about this in my life, bro.
All right.
And let me piggyback on that. Okay, why is it that men expect loyalty but can't give loyalty to their woman?
I just think it depends with the kind of person you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It depends with the kind of man you're dealing with. I feel like it's the same for women. Certain women can give loyalty, certain women can't. So I feel like it's just depend with the person that you're dealing with. But socially, there's a narrative that's just out here to say, you know, certain men or certain women. But I feel like it just depends with the type of person you're dealing with.
Yeah, because I've came across some guys, a few situations where dealing with a guy for 15 years.
Right.
And guys always talk about loyalty. Don't switch up on me and don't change up on me and stay solid. And, you know, I got you. I'm going to always be there for you. And I want you to always. They speak and they preach all of this, but they don't apply it to the person that they talking to. Well, the woman they talking to, they woman, they girl, they significant other, they wife, you know. And to know that a guy can want all these things from a woman, all this loyalty from a woman, and turn around and burn her in the back, and turn around, give her no loyalty, no answers, no explanations as to his behaviors, that really sucks. And I just want to tell all the guys out there who do that, who do expect loyalty from a female but can't be loyal to her, is y'all ain't right. Y'all playing the other side. Y'all playing for the other team, baby. And if you know, you know.
But you know, I want to say this just a life thing. It ain't really. It's a life thing, right? It's not just a relationship thing. You and your team, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Friendships. You're gonna get some people that say, "Oh no, I'm down for you," or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something happened, they're not there. Some people gonna stick around. You know, I mean, I've met people like in 3 months, and they've done more for me than people that I met that I've been knowing for like 15 years and all of that. And you can't. That's just a people thing, a relationship thing when it comes to people. It's not really like, you know.
Yeah.
Because I and that's one thing that we started this podcast because people want to lock it down to it's a man thing. It's just a people thing. People, you're gonna get disappointed. Your own child could disappoint you.
Yeah.
Your own relative, you know what I'm saying?
And
your
people,
peoples.
and
And
people
sometimes it be your people.
People do struggle with disloyalty. They do. But in a specific case, what really just was on my back is, why do men sit here and demand for a woman to be loyal and demand for a woman to always be there and don't switch up on them and stand solid, and they can't give that to her in return?
It's
They
the top
can't.
of
They have
dude.
not. You know,
Not every man.
Yeah, not every man, but the majority. Okay, let's X out the 2% of men who this don't apply
X out
to.
the 2%.
But the rest of the 98, that's just how it is. And I'm sure a lot of ladies can feel me on this, you know. But I mean,
Right.
even if it ain't even your man, even if y'all just got a cool relationship and y'all expect to have that communication, that loyalty to one another, not switching up, you know what I'm saying? Just having that communication, and the dude does not practice what he preached to you. He done told you to do this and do that. Don't switch up on me. Don't cheat up on. Stay loyal. Don't turn your back on me. And this nigga turn around and do the exact thing he told you not to do. And that has happened to me, I'm sure, to a lot of other women from different guys from different backgrounds, different races. Okay, different longevities. You know, different longevity. So that's the issue with me. And I think men who do that, I think y'all sassy.
All right, so let me ask you this: do you agree with David Banner there? Now, with
I do.
his statement?
I do. I would not. If you're a man of any value, if you're a high value man, I would not do business with no man that's cheating on his woman. Right. You're untrustworthy. You're a hypocrite, because I'm sure you're telling her to be loyal, and I'm sure you want her to be loyal, and you're not giving her that same loyalty. So I agree with David Banner 100%. But the thing is, David Banner, he's a woke man. He's woke. Spiritually, he's woke. So he can see that and agree with. He can see that, say that, and stand on that because it makes total sense.
Well, I don't necessarily agree because I feel like some of the most successful men, from what I've seen, and it could be. It's not because I'm not successful like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna speak on successful men because I don't really know a lot of people personally that are like super successful. But from what I read in the tabloids and what I see online and everything, some of the most successful men, they be doing that, and I feel like sometimes we can't really make it obvious and put and make it a final point to where we could say that people that are not that cheat on their peoples, they're not going to be good business partners, because I don't see those being related. Because sometimes somebody could be, look at Jeff Bezos or whatever, say you could have somebody who's really successful in business but then who really terrible when it comes to business. I don't think the two are interlinked. That's just what I think from what I see.
And I feel like you can be a great businessman, but that doesn't make you loyal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Being a good businessman doesn't make you loyal. And like I said, it would be hard for me to do business with somebody I feel like can't be loyal to me. And I feel like you can't be loyal to me because you can't be loyal to the person you sleep next to. The person you sleep next to every night don't trust you. So how can I? So I agree with that, 110%.
No, I mean,
shout out to the loyal man out there.
I understand, but I feel
who practice what they preach.
I feel you on that, but playing the devil's advocate, I feel like sometimes morality and business are not interlinked. Sometimes these things are so separate. Sometimes, and I feel like we want to put them. It sounds good, but in reality, when you do your research and when you look at it, sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like that. That's and I stand corrected if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's not. It's not a true statement.
Okay. Well, you have right. You have every right to that. But yeah, I mean that was good. I liked what he said. That was good business. I get in my feelings when you talk about loyalty with these men. I get in my feelings sometimes, so you might gotta, excuse me from time to time. But let's see what we got in the comments. I'm going through right now in a way. Yeah, y'all. If y'all got anything y'all want to say, put it in the chat. Give us a call.
Line, who we got on the phone?
What's going on? Hey, what's up? What's going on? What you got on your chest you want to get out? Or do you want to chime in on some of our topics? What you got for us?
I just love everything so far. I've heard some. I haven't heard the whole episode, but I heard some of y'all stuff recently, and I just love everything. I love the authenticity. So keep it up, you guys.
Thank you.
No, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. And where you calling us from?
Chicago.
Ooh,
shout out
Chicago.
to Chicago.
Shout out to Chicago. That's my city, Chi City.
That way.
I love it.
The support is amazing.
So I guess my question is, I got two celebrity type of questions.
Okay.
What's y'all thoughts on Jimmy Kimmel's show getting canceled?
Ooh. That's a good one. I seen that, and me personally, I didn't see an issue with what he said. He was basically making fun of how nonchalant Trump reacted to the death of Charlie Kirk. Right. I honestly didn't see. I mean, I don't think he said nothing offensive. He didn't even really say anything. He was just being funny about, the death of Charlie Kirk, and he showed the clip of Trump just basically not even acknowledging it or giving anything for it. So I feel like they shouldn't have canceled him.
Yeah, I feel
that's unfair.
Yeah, it is unfair, and I feel like this just shows. They say freedom of speech, but it's not really. You know what I'm saying? It's very selective. I feel like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's how I feel about that, because I don't think it should have been.
And then
canceled.
They say freedom of speech, but he didn't even say anything.
Exactly.
So all he did was basically showed the clip when they asked Trump about Charlie Kirk, and Trump was like, "Yeah, do you guys see we're doing construction on the White House?" And they canceled his show for that. He didn't do nothing wrong, so I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that sucks, and I feel like America ain't safe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it's going. This what happened historically. It always happens, right? An incident like this happen, and it's gonna have a lot of political undertones, and it's gonna, it's gonna be a lot of incidents just kind of piggybacking off of this whole thing to where people gonna get canceled. And there was a student that got expelled from university,
Yeah.
from college for some of the stuff. It's going to be a lot of backlash coming out of this, and sometimes I feel like it's very selective depending on what happened. That's what I would say about that, because you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to pretend like I'm politically astute, but I feel like he shouldn't have been canceled for that, because
No,
like
he
you say, he
shouldn't.
didn't really say nothing bad.
He
but
didn't. What do
know,
you think, caller? What's your opinion on the Jimmy Kimmel thing?
right?
I'm being honest with you. I'm just hearing about the backlash. I didn't even hear the actual words he said just yet. So
Yeah.
I won't make a comment just yet.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. I want to see if we can try to get it pulled up here, on our live.
We had
But
some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay? And it didn't just happen once.
When I heard it, I was in the midst of, building a great, for 150 years, they've wanted a ballroom at the White House, right? They don't have a ballroom. They have to use tents on the lawn for President Xi when he comes over. If it rains, it's a wipeout. And so I was with the architects that would design. It's going to be incredible. And they came in, they said, Charlie Kirk is dead. I didn't know what they meant. I said, he was dead. Charlie Kirk was shot. And they thought he was dead because it was so horrific, And I said, dead.
And then we installed the most beautiful chandelier. Sconces, you wouldn't believe. There's something wrong with them. There really is. I mean,
Well, thank y'all for that. And my second question, I'm from Chicago, and I just love everybody that's from Chicago, even when it ain't quote unquote Chicago, when they even from the suburbs. And I just want to know, oh, Lord Jesus, is Shannon Brown supposed to be dead?
well, you know what? I got some calls about that earlier, and what I would want to say to everybody who's wondering is that, from my knowledge, he's alive and well. I did see that. About him. Some blogs posted a fake thing about him, and it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, from my knowledge, it was fake. So yeah, this is what was posted on the blogs, and unfortunately, he reposted it. And but it's not true. He's okay. He's alive and well. I'm not sure why somebody would say that. But
Shout outs
he's
to our
good.
brother.
He's good.
It's
Shout out
crazy,
to SB.
man. I don't even
Shout
know
out
why
to
people be
SB.
posting stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
like we expect something like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy.
They do that with
but-
a lot of celebrities. They do that with a lot of people. They just do that. But from what I heard, from what I know, is that he's okay. He's okay. Thank God. So, but thank you for asking about that, because I know, a lot of people were talking about
I'm just
it.
like, I can't lose another Chicago nothing. Okay.
Yes, that's the same thing I said. Yes, a Chicago legend. Okay, and but yeah, I was hearing about it all day today. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with it, but
I wasn't familiar
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So, you know
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
that
So
today.
shout outs to you for bringing it up.
yeah, thank you for bringing that up. I definitely appreciate that. And
Thank you
yes,
for the
girl,
comfort.
everything is good. Shout out to
Jesus.
Chicago. We got to stick together in Chicago. Okay. We gotta
That's
see.
for
We gotta look
sure.
out for our people. You know what I mean? Everybody from the city, them our people. So we gotta make sure everybody good. Like Moyon said in the beginning,
Check on your
check
people.
on your
Yeah, you
people.
got to
Check on
check on
your
your
Check
people.
on
peoples
your
now.
people. Period. No, for real. For
100.
real. Yes.
That
Yes.
way.
Well, thank you so
But
much
now
for your
we
call.
appreciate you. Thank you so much for the
Yes.
call.
Thank y'all. Y'all keep it up. Much
Okay.
All right,
love.
that way.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, that's what's up.
What's up?
That's a long story, but the thing is, why y'all women got so many demands? I mean, that's crazy, man.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you should just get it off your chest.
You know what? That's exactly what I'm finna do. Get it off my chest.
This man, woo!